afternoon. Hello, hello. It is my pleasure to say hello to everyone. I am Angela Chrysler, Chief Development Officer here at ACN, and I am excited to be with all of you on this New Year Day. So let me say Happy New Year. From ACN, we are excited to be here with you today. I'm going to be joined in just a moment by Greg Provenzano, co-founder of ACN and president. He has some great information to share with you. I just want to say Happy New Year. I'm glad you're here. My own New Year hat is distracting me, but I did want to make sure that I had a little sparkle as we kicked off today. So hello, so glad to be here with everyone. We have folks on Facebook Live, we have folks on Zoom, and of course, we're also going to share this on Instagram, and so many good things are in store for 2025 for you and for ACN. And so here's what I want to do. Before I bring Greg on, I want to remind everyone that is on Facebook Live that we love hearing where you join us from. So put in the comments where you join. It's always fun. I go back through those comments, so I see everything you write when you say your hello and where you're joining. I think it's great for your fellow ACN IBOs to see that as well. It helps them see, oh my goodness, look at the size of ACN. We have people in Canada, we have people in the US, and we have them on coast to coast and all different time zones. So thank you for taking your time. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for putting that in that chat for us. Of course, if you join the replay and you see this on Instagram, put it on there as well, because I go through all of those also. And again, it's just good for everyone to see the size of ACN. And ACN does continue to grow after 30 years with these four co-founders, with an amazing executive team and a staff that really are committed to making a difference. We just continue to see lives change. That's what growth means to me. When I see a company that's been in business as long as ACN, that continues to grow, that continues to connect with people, it's really about the lives that we have the pleasure and the honor and the privilege to be a part of, and then those lives being changed. So with no further ado, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Angela Chrysler, Chief Development Officer, but I now want to turn it over to co-founder and president, Greg Provenzano. Take it away, Greg.
Angela Chrysler, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. Good to see all of you on the screen. I know we got thousands of people that are joining us on Facebook Live as well. And I just want to say, welcome 2025. And we're grateful to have this brand new year ahead of us. We've been preparing for the very beginning of 2025 for a long time, throughout all of 2024. We are hyper-focused on launching this brand new year in a big, big way. And you're going to be hearing a lot about what we have planned for you, what we're going to be doing during the month of January with the bonuses and the promotions and all the things that we're going to have going on through the first quarter of this year to help you to launch this year in a big way. So I want to start things off and just say Happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2025. We're grateful to have all of you on this live broadcast right now, and we're looking forward to a tremendous year going into this year of 2025. And yes, I do have the opportunity to introduce to you the theme for 2025, and here it is. It's Thrive in 2025. And it's not just a rhyme for the year. No. It's much more than that. It has much more meaning than just a nice little rhyme or a cliche that you may think of, thrive in 2025. But to us, the word thrive means so much more than just a rhyme. It means that in 2025, you have the opportunity to prosper, to flourish, to grow vigorously. In fact, you're going to be hearing some terms during the course of the call today that are going to help you to step up the pace for your growth in 2025. And so that's the theme for this year, Thrive in 2025. We're going to have all kinds of merch available during the course of the year. It's going to be available for all of you to buy and to wear and to generate interest in the ACN opportunity for what we believe is going to be the greatest year in our company's history. Over 30 plus years, 31 years right now, that we've been in business, and we're more engaged, more focused, more excited than we ever have been, especially with what we have going on that you're going to hear about today. And so right now we designed a very short video to introduce the theme of this year, Thrive in 2025, that I would like for all of you to watch right now.
Every great story starts with a vision, a desire to create something bigger, better, and more meaningful. Each day starts with a decision to rise and grow, to be better today than you were yesterday, to nurture your passion, to live with purpose, to seize every moment because every moment matters, and to fully commit to the journey ahead. For over 3 decades, ACN has been more than just a company. We have been a partner in progress. We shape the future where your progress knows no limits and your success has no boundaries. At ACN, we help you thrive. Thriving begins with a mindset. Thriving is much more than surviving. It's doing more than what's expected. It's about going above and beyond, thinking ahead, and pushing boundaries for the future. It's time to flourish. It's time to reach higher. And when you embrace the endless possibilities that surround you, there's nothing you can't accomplish. This is your moment. This is your story. Success belongs to those who cultivate their potential. Dream boldly and take action. No goal is too ambitious. No vision is out of reach. This is your time to rise, to grow, to flourish, and to thrive in 2025. At ACN, we help you turn your possibility into reality.
Yes, yes, yes. And that's the goal of today, to help you turn your possibility into reality in 2025. And we're excited to have all of you on this call. Literally thousands of people have joined right now to listen to these announcements that I'm going to bring back Miss Angela Chrysler on right now. She's going to give you all the particulars of what we have going on right now for you to take advantage of this first month of a brand new year of 2025. So Angela, I'll give the call to you right now.
Absolutely. Thank you, Greg. So let's just talk about Thrive for one moment, because you and I and the team worked really hard on putting together that video and this concept. And I love that you gave everybody some of that background about it really being much more than just a cliche. And as I was thinking about it and thinking about the New Year kickoff, which we're going to talk about, right? January 18th, we're going to come together. There's going to be people all over, coast to coast to coast, right? We have people in Canada doing events. We have people in the US, literally all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast, to the North, to the South. And then you and I are going to come together along with the other co-founders, the executives, and we're going to kick off big on January 18th, the events of ACN. And, I think it's just so exciting that we have now this theme, we have this planned, we have all these events going on. Let me ask you a question that I think is helpful for everybody. In 31 years at ACN, why do you and the co-founders find coming to events so powerful and so important, and really doing that with their teams to help people make that decision? Because they still have time. I mean, January 18th, we still have a couple weeks. You can still figure that out in your schedule. I'll turn it over to you for a moment to talk about the 18th.
Yeah, Angela, I got to tell you, that personal events and big meetings has been our X factor for 31 years. As all of you know, we are so big on culture, so big on creating an environment for people to be able to plug into and win with. And what we did in 2024, if you all remember, we encouraged all of the leaders, because that was post-COVID and we were just getting back into big in-person meetings, and we encouraged the leaders to have a in-person meeting on that one particular day in 2024. And we literally were in front of thousands upon thousands of people, and we highlighted the largest in-person meetings on that date. Well, we're going to be doing the exact same thing on January the 18th. And so what I would do if I were any of the leaders or any of the IBOs or any of the guests that are watching us live right now is I would mark that date down on the calendar and for sure schedule an in-person meeting. It doesn't matter if it's at your home or it's at a clubhouse, it's at a hotel, whatever the case may be for you, we're going to record a message from myself, Tony Kupas, and Mike Kupas for 2025. It's going to be a pre-recorded message, but then we're going to link in everybody on a live broadcast on that day to showcase all of the largest meetings within all of ACN in North America on January the 18th. And so that's going to be a big way for you to kick off your company within a company for this year by scheduling your in-person meeting. It doesn't matter how small it is, how large it is, none of that matters. What matters is that you're intentional with your effort in scheduling an in-person meeting on that day to take advantage of this New Year's kickoff event that we saw great success last year. We anticipate even greater success this year. So make sure that you not only put it on the calendar, but you put things in motion to schedule your in-person meetings in your area with your organizations. Make it as big as you want. It's going to be an exciting day for us to be able to come together collectively during that live session during the course of the day.
Awesome. Well, great. Well, thanks so much, Greg. So glad that you touched on that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to kind of shift gears for a moment, talk about some of the great promos we have in both the US and Canada. And we do have some great promos. In Canada, we're actually going to continue that really incredible December bonus that I know our leaders and the field absolutely loved. We're going to continue that in January 2025. So that is awesome. Thank you very much to the co-founders for their generosity for all the fast start bonuses in Canada. For the US, they decided to actually change things up just a little bit to really just give some fresh perspective for January. So here's what we're going to do. We still have an awesome fast start bonus, and but now there's a couple new twists to it. So let me go over it for you. So as an ETL in your first 30 days with at least 15 downline points and a 30 total customer points, you are going to earn $400, or someone on your team is going to earn $400. So here's what I want to point out before I go any further, because there's more to this bonus. This is on top of already a very generous compensation plan. So here's what ACN does. So Greg just talked about one of their X factors being events. I absolutely, from my experience in the industry, 100% agree that I have seen that as I've grown to know them more, and even just knowing them in the industry for years, I saw that. They were a company that was always focused on having great events, planning events, promoting events, and really then providing great experiences at those events. Okay, here's the next thing ACN does, and they continue to do that is not seen throughout the direct selling industry. They have a great compensation plan, but they add to it every single month with some additional bonuses to give additional reason for you to go out there and share the services. That's really all they're trying to say is, listen, we know we have great services. We know we have great partners. I'm going to talk about some of them in just a moment, but we want to give you some additional reasons to go share and talk about them, because they know that if they do that, you will do that. And then you will have more success. You will have more joy. You will have thrive. You have the ability to thrive in 2025. And so they're doing that with this ETL bonus where you can earn the $400. But then ACN said, listen, we don't want to stop there. We actually want to create something new. We want to have what they're calling an ETL plus. So we now have an ETL plus bonus. What does that mean? Well, there are a lot of you, and Greg and the other co-founders and executives, we got on a call with our top leaders, and this idea kind of came from that discussion, which is another kind of secret sauce of ACN, is seek wisdom, right? Seek feedback, get knowledge and perspective from others. And they said, what if we had something extra? So the ETL plus bonus is this: if in 30 days, when you earn the ETL and you do that in 30 days, you can actually earn an additional $800 if you have at least 40 downline points and 20 personal customer points. Because here's what happens. We have people who achieve ETL, but they just continue to share. They have more services, they have more customers that they're sharing, they have more opportunities to help people, And ACN wants to reward you for doing just that. That's what the plus is, because many of you in 2025, you're going to thrive. And how are you going to do that? With the plus. You're going to have plus, 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 and you're going to get the 400, you're going to get the 800. And that is an amazing way to start in 30 days on top of already a great compensation plan, right? Right? Greg, before I move on, anything you want to say on this? Because I know you're super excited about
Yes,
the
Angela,
plus.
I just gotta, when we came up with this bonus, I was elated
Yeah.
that we were able to do this to start off 2025. I mean, with what's going on right now in the economy and all the things that are going on, to have somebody get involved in ACN, get off to a fast start,
Right.
get a $400 bonus for the qualifications of becoming an ETL, and then in addition, not just an extra 400, it's an extra $800 for going above and beyond to get somebody that fast start bonus out of the gate, to go to 400 plus 800 for a brand new person to get involved in the most wonderful opportunity that I know of to kick off a brand new year. There is no better way that we could have done it. And so when we came up with that bonus, as you know, Dave Merriman models everything that we do.
Yeah.
Because we would give away the store, right? But Dave Merriman keeps everything in check. When he said we were able to do this, I was elated. And right now, to make this announcement to all of the ACN family, to be able to take advantage of this January fast start bonus, to me, is unprecedented. We've never had anything like this to start off a brand new year. This is the first year that we're doing it. We're going to see how it goes, and we can't wait to see the results from this fast start bonus in the US. And over in Canada, I know all of you are very excited about the Canadian bonuses already. That's why we just extended it through the month of January as well. And so throughout all of North America, there are great things to be had, great things for a brand new person to take advantage of. And we can't wait to see what it's going to do for production numbers for all of you in the month of January. So yes, we are excited about making this announcement. I hope you all are excited as we are as well.
Yes, well, I can see in the chat already, we're getting lots of excitement, Greg, and that is awesome, because when you kick off January with such a great bonus like that, friends, you have an opportunity to see the rest of the year really just continue to go in positive direction, right? Here's what I do know. A secret to getting ahead, a secret to thriving is truly getting started. That's it. It's literally getting started, and you can do that in January. You can do that in January 18th with the kickoff. You can do that with this bonus. You can confidently go talk to people and say, I'm going to help you make a difference in your life. Because here's what I absolutely know and believe, and that is someone this holiday season, someone tonight, someone tomorrow is going to they're going to lay their head on their pillow and they're going to pray, or they're going to wish, or they're going to dream for something to be different for them in 2025. And they may not know that difference is you. They may not know that difference is ACN, but you have an opportunity, whether you meet them while you're getting coffee, you're taking your kids to school, you're connecting at church, you have an opportunity to share this with them. And then you can tell them about these great bonuses, and it can just be a really great wow moment. So the other awesome part that we have going on in the month of January are various product promotions. We have some leading product partners. We have Zoom Energy, who continues to just do great things, including favorable markets that they usually each month. We set those up, send those out around the middle of the month. So look for those here in the next couple weeks. We have great partners with Vivint, with Spectrum, with ID Seal, with Flash Mobile. These are products that you absolutely need and use every single day. Impact Health Sharing, our alternative to healthcare, which is really needed more than ever right now. Greg and I talked before we kicked off, they just had their largest enrollment since inception of Impact. And ACN is a big, big part of that. And how exciting. Yeah, way to go, everybody. Our partners like Impact are doing webinars. Impact has one next week. We'll send out an AIA to remind you about that. We have Intermedia has one later this month. Our partners, they want to just continue to partner with you to provide great services, to provide great products, to have great pricing, and to do great things with you. And so I love that we're partnered with companies that want to do just that. Now, let's talk about Dallas just for a moment, because in March, Greg, myself, the executives, the rest of the co-founders, we're all going to be together, and we are going to be in Dallas, Texas, and we want you to be with us. And so I'm going to share my screen for those of you who don't know yet. We are going to be in Dallas, Texas, March 15th through the 16th. You can get yourself registered today. Make that commitment. That could be part of your January. What do you want to commit to? Commit to being at our next event. It's our biggest event of the year. It's also the one where we do all of the awards. We're going to have really just a lot of opportunity for us to be able to connect, for you to connect with the partners. We also have some really special events that only happen at that event. So one of the things we're going to do is a co-founder training panel. That is Friday night. How do you attend? How do you get an invitation? We'll reach the level of RC, which is regional coordinator, by March 9th, and you'll get an invitation for this exclusive training with the ACN co-founders. It's Friday before everything kicks off, 5 to 7. Greg, Robert, Mike, and Tony, they sit up on stage, they have a microphone, and guess what? You ask the questions and they answer. And it's been, well received. It's been super fun to watch them being able to interact, and we get some great ideas out of it. So you definitely want to reach RC so you can achieve that and get that invitation. We also have a leadership reception. Now, this is only at the first event of the year. So March in Dallas, March 14th, that's also Friday night. And there are various ways that you can qualify. You can be a qualified SVP and above, a newly promoted RVP and above, customer production. Go out there, earn that ETL bonus. Get yourself in customer production at the top ranks, top 30 RDs, top 20 RVPs, top Elevate pre-reg, top 15 RDs, top 15 RVPs, and those that are qualified RCs in 90 days, and you'll have a chance to join us at that leadership reception. So lots of ways for you to have extra time with the co-founders, the executives, and the top leaders. The top IBOs, the top leaders will be at all of those. And you want to rub shoulders with them. That's absolutely the people you want to surround yourself with in 2025, so that you can continue to thrive, you can continue to reach your goals, you can continue to make a difference in the lives of the people around you, including your own. So with that, my friends, it has been my pleasure sharing my New Year's Day with all of you. I love seeing your smiling faces. I love seeing where all of you are from. Oh my goodness, so many places all over, and I can't wait to see you in person in March. But I want to turn it back over to Greg to kick us off for a wonderful wrap up to this fantastic New Year Day. Take it away, Greg.
Thank you, Angela. And before I wrap up, Angela, I do just want to take 30 seconds or so just to say thank you for all that you do to make ACN better. And we have been a much better company since you've been involved. And you bring an elegance to this company. You bring great communication skills, great energy, and you really do go above and beyond, and you have in the past, and you continue to do so. And I just want to publicly say thank you on behalf of the co-founders for all that you do to make us look so good and to be as great as we are today. So thank you, and Happy New Year to you and your family.
Aw, thank you very much.
Yes. Well, everyone, I'm going to just wrap things up right now. I'm not going to take long, but as I started everything off on this call, I did say that this Thrive in 2025 is not just a slogan. There's real meat that goes beyond just the saying of that slogan. And one of the things, I have a pet peeve actually that I'll share with you, and I'll be brief with this as well. But one of the pet peeves that I have is when you get all these motivational speakers out there that, give people all this hype, and they try and sell you a bunch of stuff, but they have nothing. There's no substance for all of these people that go to their websites or to their programs. They have nothing to attach to. They motivate all these people, but then they say, okay, go home and figure it out. Well, at ACN, it's not that way. Right? We motivate, but we have real meat and substance behind everything that we do. See, this is all that we've done to prepare this moment right now in 2024 is bringing us right here, right now. I think about all that took place in 2024. We were very aggressive with all the tours that the executives did and the co-founders were at, and many of you attended those in-person meetings that went extremely well. And let me tell you this, you talk about meat in 2025, we're going to continue with that aggressive tour throughout all of 2025. So you're going to see the executives, you're going to see the co-founders. We're gonna continue to have our presence in selling the dream and giving people hope and opportunity through 2025. So we're excited about that. We obviously are very aggressive coming out with this fast start bonus in January for Canada and the US. We have aggressive product promos as well. So what's the operative word? Aggressive. We're going to be aggressive in 2025. We're going to give you incentives all throughout the course of the year because we want this year to be a breakout year so you truly can thrive in 2025. We got incentives for the Elevate event leadership reception for you to be promoting for. All of these things are meat. They are things that you can hang on to and promote for, and these are realities of what you can take advantage of. So all these promos and incentives are wonderful things, and we're excited to be able to bring them to you today. But they're only exciting as if they turn into reality for you. And so I want to end this call with how do you take advantage of all that Angela spoke of, all that I've already spoke of? How do you turn your possibility into reality, like the video said? Because if you truly want to thrive and not just survive in 2025, you need to transform your mindset. It's doing more than what's expected, not making your minimums your maximums. It's about going above and beyond, pushing boundaries. That's the reason why we designed the January bonuses the way that we did, to reflect that above and beyond mindset. I mean, think about what a brand new person has to offer in Canada and the US today. It's amazing. And so I thought about four things that I'm just going to close out this call with to help you to implement and to take advantage of all the things that we just spoke of right now to start off 2025 in a big way. And here they are. Number one, focus on your vision for 2025. What do you want to accomplish in 2025? Have you thought about it? Can I tell you my secret? I start a brand new year at the end of the third quarter of the previous year. That's just a habit that I've always had. So October 1st for me is like January 1 for most, because I want to be ahead of the curve. I want to start things off 3 months ahead of everybody else, but that's neither here nor there for all of us right now. This is January 1. So I would just encourage every single one of you right now to focus on your vision for 2025, not anyone else's, your vision. What do you want to accomplish this year? Here's the second thing that I thought of. Make a resolution, not a New Year's resolution that most people stop the first week of the month. I'm talking about make a real resolution to change and to personally grow. Now, how do you do that? You hang around the right people. You read the right books. You listen to the right podcast. Don't waste your time scrolling on social media. In fact, every single year, my wife and I, we do a 21-day fast, and we do it with our church. But we start early. I start every year on January 1. And one of the things that I'm fasting, in fact, I'm going to do it for the entire month, and I'm going to see how it goes going into February, as I'm fasting social media. You're not going to, I got rid of my Instagram account. I got rid of my Facebook account. I'm not gonna spend time. Now I have those accounts actually just to look at friends and family, because all of you know I don't post anything. You don't see anything. I'm just one of those guys. I'm just more private than most. But that's just one of the things that I do. So now why do I do that? I do that because I want to take that window of time that I've been spending on those two platforms, to take that time to personally grow in different areas, because time is precious. And whatever you make a decision on to do with that time will determine the end result that you get in 2025. And so just make a resolution to change and to personally grow. Here's the third thing that I thought of. Commit to the process. This is not going to happen overnight. Your thriving status is not going to happen overnight. It's a process. There's a price to be paid. There are sacrifices to be made. But the third thing that I thought of is you must commit to that process. Don't shortcut the system that's in place for you to take advantage of so that you can thrive in 2025. And here's the fourth thing that I thought of. And I think this is one of the most important things, because we all have what I'm about to say. Turn any fear that you have into faith in action. Turn your fear into action. Faith in action for 2025 will help you to reach that thriving status, go beyond the surviving status, because now you're thinking bigger, you're doing more, you're attracting people because of the energy that you have. You're totally focused on what you want to accomplish in 2025. And I'm confident when you do those four things, that greatness is in store for you and your family for this wonderful year that we're just beginning right now on this live broadcast that we're excited that all of you are on. So everyone, on behalf of myself, the other co-founders, all of the executives at ACN, I truly want to wish all of you the happiest of New Year's. May this year be the year that you thrive beyond your wildest dreams. Everything is in place for you to take advantage of. And that's why we wanted to start off this year with this live broadcast, to let you know that everything's in place. And now it's up to you. And I would encourage you to look at those four things that I just mentioned, and not only listen to them, but implement them in your life, so that starting in the month of January, you can jumpstart everything to have the greatest year you've ever had in ACN. So God bless all of you. Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for being on this live broadcast. Looking forward to great things happen in 2025.